I'm here to talk a little bit about Stader Labs and what we are building, and at the same time give you guys a flavor of what liquid staking is and what the next frontier of innovation. Thank you. And also talk a little bit about the next frontier of innovation in the liquid staking realm called the liquid restaking tokens. Uh, so I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with the concept of liquid staking and restaking. I'll quickly uh, give a quick sense. What liquid staking means is when users stake their Ethereum or any of the POS tokens, they get a representative token like the STETH or ETHX in our case. That can be used across DeFi protocols for collateralizing and taking out loans or for providing liquidity on an AMM like Uniswap or Curve or Balancer. So that's liquid staking. And for those of you who are not familiar with DeFi, the scale and magnitude of liquid staking today is upwards of 35, $40 billion. That is how much of capital that has gone into these liquid staking tokens. As an example, Aave alone has about 2 to 2.5 billion of collateralized liquid staking tokens. So that is the magnitude of the capital that we are talking about. And what do we do? Uh, so we actually create access for a lot of stakeholders in the liquid staking realm. We are a liquid staking protocol currently live across about 5, 6 blockchains, including Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, etc. We have about $250 million in assets that are staked with us, over 50 plus DeFi integrations, etc. Let me quickly talk about what liquid staking enables. Liquid staking actually creates access for everybody. For the uninitiated, before liquid staking came in, if you have to participate in validating on the Ethereum network, users need at least 32 ETH worth of capital. That's $64,000 in today's Ethereum prices. Liquid staking really democratized that. Anybody with any amount of capital can just go stake in a liquid staking protocol, get this liquid stake token, and use it as collateral across any DeFi applications. That's what liquid staking has done to the world of staking today. It obviously, because users are given a liquid stake token, it gives access to DeFi. Hence, it's a lot more capital efficient than a typical staking. It also brings liquidity to the staked assets. Uh, so when users stake their POS tokens, they actually lose liquidity. That means those tokens are locked up with the validators for a certain period of time. For example, on Cosmos blockchains, it's about 21 to 30 days. On Ethereum, it could be anywhere between 3 to 4 days. And similarly, Polygon, it's about 2 to 3 days. So liquid staking actually allows users to exit out of those positions immediately without going through the unbonding period. So it also creates that liquidity on top of staked assets. Yeah, a quick snapshot of our platform. We are live across about 6 blockchains, including Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, Near, Phantom, etc. Have about $230 million of assets staked across our platforms, and about 85,000 users actually utilize our platform. And we have over 50 plus DeFi and ecosystem partnerships across Ledger, MetaMask, Aave, Compound, you name the protocol. Our liquid stake tokens are integrated with those protocols across different chains. Yeah. So this is a quick snapshot of our top 3 chains: Ethereum, Matic, and BNB. The X as the postfix is like is how our liquid staking tokens are denoted. ETHX is Stader's liquid staking token. So I want to double click a little bit on what ETHX does to the ecosystem to give you guys a flavor of how we actually enable access and reduce barriers to entry. Like I mentioned earlier, for anybody to start a validator on Ethereum, they needed 32 ETH worth of capital to spin up a validator. We actually reduced that barrier to entry by about 85%. And right now, anybody can spin up a validator with our Ethereum staking solution with just 4 ETH worth of capital. So that's a 80% improvement in terms of capital requirements that we have brought on board through a bunch of innovations like forced exits, and a couple of architectural changes. So this has enabled almost 200 unique node operators to actually join our network and spin up validators. One can ask like, how was this, how did this happen? So because of the protocol innovation, users ETH when it is staked with our protocol, we actually give 28 ETH to the validators. We combine 28 ETH with the validators for ETH and actually create this Ethereum node that can start validating on the Ethereum network and generate capital or staking rewards. So that's the main innovation that we have brought in place with ETHX. Yeah. So that's liquid staking for you guys. What's the next frontier of liquid staking? We believe it is going to be a new DeFi paradigm called liquid restaking. Some of you might be familiar with this restaking platforms like EigenLayer and a few others that are utilizing Ethereum's decentralized trust network to build or to add security or decentralized security to multiple other DeFi applications or layer 2s, etc. So what's next after liquid staking and restaking? We believe it is going to be liquid restaking. Well, we borrow a lot of concepts from liquid staking realm and apply similar ones to liquid restaking and also help solve a lot of barriers that restaking as a paradigm is going to create. Hence, we believe that this will actually be liquid staking and restaking on steroids. Uh, like what's important with liquid restaking, it obviously provides capital efficiency to restaked assets. Uh, in a nutshell, like I mentioned, restaking uses Ethereum's decentralized security and reuses that security to provide uh, staking or security for the other applications. So when users restake their assets, they lose that capital efficiency because they can only earn restaking rewards. That cannot be used to access DeFi, to take loans or to provide AMMs, to provide liquidity on an AMM, etc. But with liquid restaking token, because there is a representative token, so that creates a lot more capital efficiency to restaking. Right? The second one is obviously when users are restaking their LSTs or Ethereum, they are getting restaking tokens in probably like 10 or 15 different assets. So how are they going to claim those assets and pay Ethereum's supernormal gas fees to claim each and every token, right? So it is going to be a abnormal user experience. The LRTs or liquid restaking tokens can simplify that experience by creating a seamless rewards claiming experience. And obviously this goes without saying that it unlocks liquidity on the restaked assets. Yeah. How does liquid restaking works? It works pretty similar. The concept is pretty similar to LSTs. The way it works is users deposit LSTs into our protocol called KELP. They get a representative token called RSETH. That gives them access to a bunch of these DeFi protocols like Aave, Uniswap, Curve, whatever it is, that we create integrations with. And then this RS ETH entitles them to accrue restaking rewards in multiple different tokens. So that is how this is going to work. And this is soon to be launched, currently undergoing a couple of audits with Sigma Prime and Code Farina. Whoever is interested can scan this and sort of get access to our testnet, etc. Thank you everyone.